Helping your child find the right college, a mother's guide to navigating the process while keeping your sanity by T. Gilmore. Enjoy. Learn from my mistakes and do lots of online tours for any schools that require air travel. Our oldest mentioned at one point he wanted to go somewhere warm. Of course, as a parent, we wanted him to have all options available, although we were secretly hoping he wouldn't want to go that far. Within hours of arrival to a southern state, he was mentioning, "It's pretty hot." My response was, "Yep, it's the South, honey. It's hot." As we toured this beautiful campus, he was quiet and didn't seem impressed. When I asked his thoughts, he told me it definitely wasn't his school because he didn't like the trees because they looked too depressing. They were weeping willows that were in each photo available on the school website. He did not like the trees. I could have saved myself 1,503 days of travel if he paid attention to the school website. Needless to say, lesson learned. Make sure your kids really pay attention to the photos, the campus, and the school, etc. before booking a trip. So let's rip the Band-Aid off and go from there. This goodbye would be one of the hardest ever. Prepare yourself and your child. It would hurt like hell. The first month is the worst. There is no way I could prepare you except to say that for me, saying goodbye was one of the absolute most gut-wrenching thing I have gone through. If you aren't ready to push them through the door, this is hard. Very, very hard for many reasons. It is much harder with the first because it is all unknown. For me, I felt like I was mourning a death. Our oldest seemed very ready to go. That morning, it hit me that he wasn't as cool about things as I had thought. I am not sure which way was better, thinking he was a heartless jerk or knowing he was a bit worried. We hugged and said our goodbyes, and I could tell it hit him. It took everything in my power to continue walking straight to the car. I had to literally tell myself to keep walking. Don't turn around. Don't look. It felt like kindergarten drop-off times 1,000. I sobbed uncontrollably the entire way home and came home feeling lost for days. With our youngest, they went 900 miles away. This meant our loud, chaotic, messy house would be silent for the first time ever. That was a different type of hard, not only emotionally, but very scary. I was glad to feel that at least they were in a great place. I was so proud of them that they made it. I tried to use that as a focus. I promised myself I would not be a blubbering mess because I felt like it would make things much worse for them. I could sense they needed every bit of strength I could pull together. As we said our goodbyes, I kept reminding myself that they have each other and they'll be great. My husband and I arrived at the airport silent and numb. The only thing holding me together was that I am an ugly crier, and I did not want to look like a deranged lunatic sobbing on a flight home. So I was forced to keep it together. We returned home feeling lost.